What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna make a video on tips and the steps I take to find quality parts and affordable parts across all platforms, but mainly eBay and Amazon, because 95% of the time those are the two websites I use to find most of my parts, unless it has something specific towards my car and I can't find it on there. Then I will go to authorized dealer website or the original website to find my parts. So keep watching and let's get into it. Okay, so the first step is going to be research. Make sure that you do your research. It doesn't matter what part it is, doesn't matter if it's minor, big, small, it doesn't matter. Make sure you do research. I always do research on every part I get, no matter what it is. I make sure I know the function. I make sure I know what it serves when it's going to be put into my car. Or even if it's an exterior part, I still research just to have that knowledge of knowing what the part is and what's the purpose of that part. Like I tell most people who ask me questions about parts or anything automotive, I'll give them my opinion, but towards the end of the conversation, I always tell them, listen, do your research, search online, make sure that what I'm saying is true, and make sure you can verify that online to make sure that it's not false and you don't be misled and you go and order something, or you go and start messing with something and you end up putting the wrong part in, or you end up just messing your car up because you didn't do your research. So I usually research. If I find a part, I'll research the part, and then I'll research other brands. So if, let's say, I'm getting coilovers from 10, I'll research that, see the quality, the reviews. Then I'll go and search a off-brand coilover, which could be anything from eBay to Amazon, or it could be Megan Racing, brands that are, most people would say, a step down from the real deal. And I would just reference those, put them together, and see just what the reviews are, what's the function of them, and what purpose do they serve for what you want to do. So if, like I tell people, if you're gonna do let's say racing, or track days, or whatever you're gonna do, rally, most likely you're gonna want to put quality parts in, and it's gonna cost you. But if you're someone like me who daily their car every day, you don't need top brand stuff, because the lower price stuff is going to do the same function for you. It's going to work just as good, and you're not pushing your car to the limit compared to someone who's tracking, or drag race or whatever. So just know what the part you're going to order, whatever you want to put on is going to serve the purpose that you need. And that's the end. That'll be the end of step 1. And so let's go to step 2. Step 2, this is what I like to call compare. So what I'll do is, let's say I'm looking for an exhaust. I'm going with NVIDIA, and I look at the price, I see it's $800, and I'm on a budget. So now I'll go eBay, Amazon, and I will put NVIDIA in and check the prices for that. And then I will also start to look at other brands. Like eBay has more of a variety of exhausts and off-brand companies compared to Amazon, which is good. So the first thing I would think is about my car, what it sounds like. Can any exhaust go on my car, and would it sound good with any exhaust on it? If yeah, then you can go with off-brand exhaust. A lot of the exhausts that are off-brand are good quality and way affordable than the name brand companies. So don't be afraid to go off-brand. It's not the worst. Like I said, certain cars sound good, certain cars don't. If your car don't sound good with any exhaust, then I expect you to spend the money to get a decent exhaust so your car can sound good and it doesn't sound like a rattle can or a fart can. Some people like to reference Hondas. So this is the second step. Compare the exhausts, compare the off-brand, compare any part you want. Just like step one, do your research, know your car, and it should be an easy process. The second one, and so in a couple seconds, I'm gonna show you on the computer, basically what I do on each site and what brands that you'll be looking for, especially if you go on eBay, considering it has a lot more to give you compared to Amazon, which is limited to what it does. Okay, so right now I got eBay on one side, I got Amazon on the other. I'm just putting the information in for my car to make things a little bit easier. Okay, so the first thing I searched up is the exhaust system for 2013, just to compare them. So like I said, I know my car sounds good with any exhaust on it, so if I wanted to, I would go with the eBay brand exhaust if I didn't have the money for the higher brands. So 271. So you go either dual tip, single exit, dual, single, whatever you want, they have it. Same thing with Amazon, whatever you want, they have it. I usually would compare them. So let's say this SRS axle backs, which is for 2015, I don't know why, but that, and then you go on this website and just compare the two, and you'll basically see the same thing, probably the same cost and price, maybe a little bit cheaper on eBay one. Like I said, and another big factor that plays into this is I don't like waiting for parts, so I tend to go with whatever has the fastest delivery, because I don't like waiting, especially 2 weeks for a part. So that plays another factor in what I do. I use mostly eBay because not only do they have the off-brand, a lot of off-brand sites and stuff on here, is they have your used area. So if you wanted to, you could filter this and just put used, and it comes up with a decent amount of parts that are used. And I bought a lot of used parts off eBay at a real good deal, and that saved me a lot on, you know, performance mods and, you know, outside cosmetic mods also. So you can also also use that as that. So if you go to use, just to show you, you see, use, somebody's selling an NVIDIA Q300 single rolled SS catback exhaust. Now mind you, for that you're looking at least $600 to $800 new. So $280 plus, what's that? The shipping's a little bit, you know, ridiculous, but you get the deal. $280 plus that, you're still saving on it. So now the final step, I like to call it, is a final choice. So basically, narrow it down to two products. Between two products that I'm gonna use or want to use, and I go do a short list, basically quality, which has the better price, which one is gonna give me the best results that I'm looking for, and the last one would be, do I really need it? Now, if you're a car guy like me, yes, it's always yes. You do need it. I don't care what it is. You need it. Buy it. Who cares? Alright, so this will be the end of the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment below if you got any questions. If you got anything you want me to search for you, anything, let us know. And Wrench Daily.